Fan TV and Chill week 17. Man United versus Everton, Liverpool versus Watford, and Man City versus Arsenal. We'll get to that one, and we'll get to the big announcement. There's a big announcement today as well, so we'll get to that, and we'll get to discussing that as well. But anyway, let's get straight to it. Liverpool, Watford. Let's see what I've got my personal opinion about this game actually, but let's see what Bilala's analysis comes up with for this game. But take it away.
The maddest thing is, even before I go there, I know what your plan is, but bruv, I'm always honest. I never come here, even though I support my team yet. About one episode maybe, the Arsenal one was a madness. Time ago. You know what I mean? Like, even though that was more on reflection, obviously.
With the horse racing and that, yeah.
Whatever. But bruv, rewind and go to every single video. I say when we play shit. I say mad. Okay, talking it. I say when we play shit. I say when we play good. But ultimately, for us, we keep winning in it, so it doesn't really matter. But we know certain pagans, and we've got footage in it. We've got footage. I repeat that 3 times. Yeah, where like a second after saying some bullshit on the bit that's gonna go live, man is talking how he backs United, and then
we forget the press to stop the recording.
Trust me, like shit like this goes someone that I sacked from England. You know them ones. You know them ones. You know them ones. You know when you don't know what you're saying and you don't know what the camera is, fam. Like, wow, that should teach you, innit? That bit there should go.
Listen. No.
The next clip, we should put that bit of you chatting shit about your own team, fam. No. I showed it to United man.
First of all, let me clear it up. I weren't chatting shit.
Your words.
If you ask any sensible Man United fan, yeah, we put the club before ourselves.
Put it this way, yeah.
Just like you don't put players before the club.
Put it this way. On
the overall stream is we won. We want Liverpool. We don't want Liverpool to win the league.
When you say we, yeah, put it this way, yeah. You heard my cousin is a United supporter, innit? I played him the thing. I can play what he said. You heard it. I send it to you. His voice note, yeah. At work, I've got 3 United colleagues, and guess what? They're like, yeah, I hate City. I can't stand them. That's a true fan. It's like imagine I'm going like
more.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Hate Liverpool more.
Yeah, but you couldn't say like you couldn't make it like
like City have only come up in the last few years.
No.
City have always been there as a rival.
Okay.
But they've only come up seriously in the last few years.
Fine. If you say that having an opinion is not a problem, but the problem is if you chatting shit. If you're here, you say one thing and then like off camera you say another. That's the problem. So if you're gonna back City, say it with your chest.
No.
And say it
First of all, that clip is neither here nor there. Because I'm not too sure.
It's neither here nor there.
I'm not too sure. It's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. Like
neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there.
You mean it's on my phone?
But anyway. Let's talk about your game.
Exactly.
Neither here nor there. Cause I'm not too sure that was me and my voice.
That's you.
I would always say. But anyway,
you should play it. To be fair.
Considering it's you walking towards the camera and then you continue speaking.
I said to this shit. We've been on FanTVnChill for 17 weeks now. They know whose voice is.
Exactly.
We were talking about it and we hadn't finished. It's going more into it.
If you're in front of the judge in court, that's you bang that, fam.
Carry on.
Is this
Carry
you?
on. But anyway, I will always put Man United before myself as a fan. But anyway, go on.
What does that? Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about just your opinion is very consistent.
Just do your thing.
Anyway, cool. Okay, we're here again, innit? So, week 17, do we say?
Yeah, week 17.
We're still going strong. Like, okay, Liverpool, Watford. I know what certain man them are expecting me to say, innit? Obviously, like I said, I'm not. To be fair, I couldn't care less whether Liverpool play great or not. Because ultimately, numbers on board with top of the league, I think, don't give a shit really. I'll win the league playing bad. You know what I mean? If we were to say, the worst performing team to ever win the league, because ultimately you look at that trophy at the end, you know what I mean? So no one really cares. So Watford game, is that time of the season where like, it's tough. like you got to rotate players, and then you're coming out. We still have like very key fixtures, like playing away in the Champions League, a game that we had to like perform and go through. So, and then on the back of that to come and play, like, was it an early kickoff? Early kickoff at home against a team bottom of the league. They got nothing to lose. They got a new manager, and they're not a dead team. They're not. Obviously, we're still expected to beat Watford, but in Watford of last season and the same core of players, they can put a challenge in. We talk, it's the Prem at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So, and I was never confident like that we're gonna smash them, because we know that feeling when a team has a new manager and somehow they just seem to get the best out of players straight away, or they got a point to prove. But yeah, and we rotated, but this time we went. I think the starting lineup was fairly strong, so like most of the front three were playing. But I mean, the game itself, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we were lucky to win the game. Like, not even gonna lie. That's gonna be music to some man who's here.
It's refreshing to hear a fair commentary.
Yeah, but I never lie though. I have my opinion and I'm consistent. I'm honest with it. So like,
shit, you're pretty much taking out all my points with that.
What? Because exactly. So I kill your vibe because you're full of shit.
I'm done. Like, no, I ain't full of shit. If you tell the truth, I ain't got nothing to talk about.
Oh, there you go in it. So yeah, like, cause even started the game, like they came there, they set up to like to counter, and we were finding it difficult to break them down in the early stages. They had a few counter-attacking moments where, on another day, Trodini got played through. The game was still 0-0 at this time, and if he went with his left foot, maybe that's it in the back of the net. But, and again, ifs and buts in it, because Liverpool, I'm confident that we're a big enough team now. Even if we got a goal down, most likely we're gonna come back and score. But obviously that makes it harder. You know what I mean? And again, they had. I don't know whether it was after we've already scored. No. We hadn't scored then. Just before we scored, I think that Corey had a chance where he just fluffed it in the box. You're thinking like leaving dangerous again. And obviously, I think leading up to that, they had got a corner, and then as we do, they got a little bit carried away. They pushed forward. Little counter attack. Firmino doing what he does. Little flick. Before you know, it's 3 passes. That's all it takes. One flick. Mane, the ball gets to Mane, doesn't even take a touch. First pass, and the rest is just like we're used to it now, innit? Excellent finish, Mo Salah. You saw the goal? Remember when we were out, I was trying to tell you something, or said, did I say something? No, I was trying to tell you like Salah scored a sick goal or something like that. I think the first one, when Mane played it through, and then he cut it back, took one touch on his right foot, dinked it over the keeper, bellissimo, 1-0. And then you're thinking, yeah, so at least now we've got control of the game. But it was a game that I was on edge all the time, because we didn't really.
You didn't do what you usually do.
Yeah, no. We had most of the possession, but we just looked uneasy. Like we looked.
Even Van Dijk was making mistakes.
Yeah, I feel there was a moment where like you felt like the pressure. Like, yeah. There was a spell where you felt like, like they were pressing or whatever. They had like a 10-minute moment or something like that. But you can just see like the whole team was nervous. We were making silly passes. I think we just lacked a bit of patience in those kind of games. Like, just you're winning the game. Like, you're 1-0 up. Like, if they want to press you, let them press you, and then you can break them down. But I think we felt like we needed that second goal, but we went about it the wrong way, because we'll get the ball and then we'll still try to go just forward quickly, and then we're making the wrong decisions. We're making the wrong decision constantly. And even at 1-0 up, my Senegalese brother, I think Mane must have told him, like, bro, we need to win this league. The ball dropped to Sal, whatever his name is. Like, I was already looking away. I'm thinking, fuck's sake, 1-0. Like, I don't know if you saw the chance. The guy tried to went that way. No, not even that. He tried to cushion it, isn't it? The guy tried to go. I don't know if he missed the ball completely.
He missed the ball, yeah.
He missed the ball completely.
That should have been 1-1.
That should have been 1-1, definitely. Because another player there, a bit more composure. That's it in the back of the net. Yeah, but it was just one of those games that we rode our luck for most part, and I think even though they created good enough chances on the counter that they probably deserve a draw. Even though, if you look at, we had the majority of the play, but they Watford, they come into Anfield, we don't expect them to have the ball, and they had, I'd say, clearer chances than us to some extent. So they deserve something from that game, and luckily for us, we rode our luck. When called up on Alisson, this is when you need like everybody to be to stand up, and like he pulled out a few decent saves, and then towards the end, obviously we had a lucky break and Salah goes and scores whatever he scored. But Mane scored a solid goal, but
it's offside,
obviously VAR says offside. But it is what it is, isn't it? But I think these men are just being a bit too much now. It's like if it's like a fraction is offside, really, you're killing the game here. But that's just another debate, a conversation for another day. But 3 points. I couldn't ask for more on the back of so many games that we've had, and most teams have dropped points, and we keep grinding those results, and it's that time of the year where no one cares about performance, man.
I'll say like you said, it was a poor performance. I only feel you won because you had quality, and at the end of the day, when you try to win the league, you have to do that sometimes. And
that's the difference.
It comes down to that extra quality. On another day, if Watford had more confidence and had been on form, they could have caused you problems.
I'd say so. But Troydini was was injured for like 4 months or something. I think that was his first game back, and even then, but who cares? 3 points.
Yeah, you got the 3 points, but obviously it's all about keeping the mentality and the energy and the focus. You don't want to start losing that focus, and then you'll start from one game, and then you'll go to another, and then to another. Got to try and keep that focus all the way in. But the main thing is you got the result. It wasn't convincing at all, and what made it a bit worse was that you were at home. So you'd have thought at least you'd have dominated, even if you don't clearly win the game or whatever, but you'd have thought you'd have comfortably dominated it a bit more because you were at home. You weren't away. So from that perspective, it was poor. But like you say, it is at the moment congested, and it is games coming quick. But you got the result. Move on, and hopefully you keep the tempo. Obviously, me myself saying it, I'd rather you lost games, but
because last year games like this were drawn, and I think that would have been the difference. It was kind of like but now we just got that. Yeah, we're gonna beat you today. We got that feeling. We're gonna score. I think
the Klopp effect.
That's kind of carried us through for the last few games. And that's what you need, man. It's a long season. You can't perform every week.
Jesus Christ.
You can't perform every week. It's hard work. I fair play in it. But anyway, man, that's my bit. I've said my piece in it. And top of the league, and obviously still going strong.
Anyway, let's get to it. Man United versus Everton. Frustrating game to watch. Really frustrating game to watch. It was poor because Chelsea. Let's just start with Chelsea. Chelsea. I think we were like 7 or 8. I think we were 8 points behind them. Nine even points behind them. And Chelsea have lost a game. Then they happened to lose another game, and we should have closed the gap down on them, but we didn't. And it's this situation again where I don't understand what it is when we're coming up against, when we're doing the top 6 teams in the league. We seem to be on it, like from the get-go. Ollie doesn't seem to have to say much, or maybe he does say much, but it just doesn't seem like it's the same thing. And with those games, we're on it, we're switched on. From the Everton were there for the taking. Fair enough, they've got a new manager, they've got that new manager effect. Players want to prove points. So it's a bit of a madness when they got a new manager and players. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're saying. When players are trying to prove points, it's a bit of a madness. Somehow they start doing performances which you've never seen, and that's what's happening with Everton. But forget that. we should have started with a quick tempo, and we should have been on it. They were there for the taking. If we get that, I'm telling you, if we had been quicker with getting the first goal within the first half an hour, Everton would have sunk. And then
maybe that's the issue.
What?
In the other two games, you were getting the first goal. So then.
No, but in this game we did.
You just get the first goal. You were behind.
In this game, who's called the? Was it Everton's?
Yeah, they got that sloppy goal in at first, and then.
Oh fucking hell! Even that goal pissed me off. But yeah, let's get to it. The first goal. Listen, you're a Liverpool fan. Have you seen the goal? Do you see the first goal?
Yeah.
You see the first goal? Can anybody comfortably sit and tell me it wasn't a foul? It wasn't a foul.
What, on the hair?
So the guy hasn't jumped like that with his hand in the hair's face.
Tough shit, innit?
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah, I thought it
Wasn't a foul.
Huh?
My opinion is it wasn't a foul.
It was a foul. So.
Wow, if he was sitting there and it was Alisson, I would be telling you the truth. It's a foul.
Same way you think Leicester had a.
No, that's gone.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so you want to?
It's not gone.
You want to talk shit? Okay,
gone.
cool.
You're allowed to have your opinion.
Let's listen to somebody who don't want to talk shit. But anyway, that first thing was that first goal was a foul. I don't know what the referee and the mad thing is they even put it to VAR. I don't know what the VAR players was like. If his player's hands are here and then he just showed the badges in to get then cool. That's fine.
I think they had the wrong Ferguson. They must have been like, okay, it's Ferguson. And then they were like, yeah, give the goal. Yeah, and then wrong. I think that can only be, that's the only way. That's the only way. Yeah, because that was a foul. 100%.
So 100% it was a foul, and then obviously Victor Lindelof unlucky leads to an own goal. It is what it is, and we're 1-0 down, which kind of also gave Everton some momentum for Everton, and then they just kicked on from that, and then they were creating chances after that. Everton, weren't they? So it was a bit mad. But again, going back to the overall team, the team talk did not seem to be the same team talk that we had against Man City, Tottenham, Liverpool. It needs to be the same team talk. That team talk should have been right. Chelsea have dropped points. We're only X amount of points away from fourth place. We need to go out there. We need to be first to every ball, and we need to secure this game by half time. Half time, we need to come in and we need to be 2-0 up already, and we need to secure it. And we need to take this opportunity against a weak Everton. Like they didn't seem 100% like they knew what was up for. Like Chelsea were up for the taking. We were up for closing that difference down. It was so frustrating just watching us play. And then obviously the game went on. Again, we were creating chances. We weren't creating any like clear-cut chances. And then obviously Mason Greenwood has come on. He's obviously had a chance. Daniel James made a fantastic run, passed it to Greenwood. Greenwood just somehow managed to get it through the defender and at the same time got his name, Everton goalkeeper. What's his name? Pickford. And at the same time, he's just managed to beat Pickford, just in the bottom corner. Which again, like Greenwood, that was an excellent finish. And I've got to say, Greenwood next game he needs to start. You've got to Lingard. It's got to start on the bench next game, and Greenwood needs to start. He played excellent against Man City, and with the form that he's been showing, he deserves to start. He should be start. He should 100%. There's no reason for him not to be starting. He's been showing quality form, so he deserves to start. Defending wise, apart from the goal, which should have been a foul, I thought defensively we played well. It was just the final third going forward was where like do you not think the final third it was missing that clinical, like even Rashford, Martial was off it, like them two, they were just off the pace, because we need them. We need to. If Rashford isn't doing it, Martial needs to be there, and if Martial isn't doing it, Lingard needs to be doing it. But obviously, we know things have been going on with Lingard, and if he's not quite there, just take him out of the team, and then just nurture him back into the team slowly. But give other players who are there and hungry for it to just in the team and play. That's we agree, yeah. Yeah. So like Greenwood, but overall, I've got to say I can't be happy with it. We were at Old Trafford as well. I can't sit here and say we're happy with a point. We're not happy with a point. It was all in all, it was a fucking disappointing result. And the players after the game, they knew that it was a missed opportunity. But one thing I will say, going forward onto the next game. Ollie's got to have a different team talk. The team talk needs to be the same as it is for the big games. Like they need to be up for it 100%. Like we can't afford not to be taking these chances. They need to be taken. Otherwise, later on in the season, when it comes down to goal difference to getting fourth place, or it comes down to that 1 point we should have had here and there, we're sleeping. Like we're sleeping. No, we need to be on it. We need to be on it. But overall, January's coming up. Transfer window is only around the corner, but we'll be discussing that anyway. The transfer season and so forth. But anyway, let's get to it. Over to Arsenal.
So third game of the weekend, Arsenal home to Man City. Obviously going to the game. Obviously Man City coming off defeat against Manchester United in the diary. Obviously, the way that we were playing, I even said last week and the week before that, I even said that last week we didn't play well. I said it was freestyle football in terms of us scoring them 3 goals against West Ham. Obviously, we're going against a different beast. But the thing is, when it comes to it, my friend was actually at the game, but when it comes to it, Man City were there for the taking, but we're not potent enough in our side for us to be able to take them out. Obviously, they look fragile at the back in terms of the clients that they had. But Otamendi and Fernandinho. Fernandinho is a good DM, but he's not centre back. But obviously, it was just a Kevin De Bruyne training session show. Like,
love that.
We go from starting the game off Martinelli looking very, very active at the start. We get a chance right at the start. The keeper saves. We have a corner. They clear from the corner. They counter us. You know, everyone just does his thing.
Do you reckon you had enough? Yeah, look, obviously I wanted Arsenal to win. That's what I was super analysing that game. But like that goal, like the first one, like you had enough men back. The ball gets played.
You don't see him at the back post. He's free.
No. I'm talking about the first pass to whoever was on the. Like, was it Jesus? What out wide? So the ball was it Chambers or something like that. That ball, if he wanted him more, he's cutting that pass, isn't it? He felt like he just let him run past him so he can get the ball, and then he's like, I can't tackle you now, just cross it. Yeah. What the hell?
And then you have Kevin De Bruyne at back post free. He was just free.
The finish was good, but it's just poor in terms of how they got from A to B.
It was too easy.
Finish. It was just too easy for them, and obviously
where is the wing? The fullback is there. Where's the winger? Where's the DMs or whatever? It's just stupid.
Then we obviously then carry we're down. We then carry on. It's just we're not even like it wasn't even as if we were challenging it. In terms of only players I could really take was from Martinelli. I thought he showed glimpses. Pepe, he took a couple of good touches. He didn't do anything great, but he showed a couple of good touches and stuff. Neno, even though he did see 3 goals, I thought he did well. But that's all we're really saying. Aubameyang didn't do enough at top. Like I said beforehand, Aubameyang hasn't actually been doing much at top anyway. But he gets 2 goals, so he kind of gets away with it. But obviously, he's our captain, so he has to lead by example. But he didn't actually do nothing in the game. Obviously, their second goal, again, I think Jesus had it, and then he kind of like plays it. He plays like a long pass on the floor to De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes it, and then crosses it in.
Again, it's the same thing before.
I'm not defending anyone, but it did take a ricochet, which then took it past I think it was Kolasinac, and it drops to Sterling and he scores. But again, it's poor before then to get the chance for them to then.
Yeah, because I swear when he was dribbling, he had 3 Arsenal players on him, and somehow, obviously, he said it takes a balance, but somehow he still manages to get it through to Sterling, who's again back post. Nobody's like on him straight away, well, just close enough to him.
And then obviously we then carry on. We're still not showing anything. We're not showing any invention. Though. Nothing. Like even Youngberg Slider looks flat as well. They get their third. De Bruyne again, just strolls, gets the ball, strolls past Guendouzi, slots it in the bottom corner. I'm not even taking anything away from the finish. The finish was good, but he's just strolling past.
Just looked too easy.
Just strolling past man.
It looked too easy.
It's just strolling past man, sliding home. Again, we're not showing any invention after that. People are raving about the shot that De Bruyne had that Leno's, like I said, hit against the post, but it was going towards him. Leno, he hits it and then it hits the post. De Bruyne hits it well, but it's not like top bins. Leno's hit it, saved it to make it go them ways, but again, you've got to be there to save the chances. Second half, game's over. Man City have got their 3 points. They took their foot off the gas. Arsenal, we're not showing any fight. We haven't really been showing any fight anyway. We just the second half for me just played itself out. No.
That game could have been 5-0. That game could have been 5-0.
Obviously hard on Lumba again, but it didn't look like it was a game plan. It just looked like, okay, let's just go and play. Because to play City, you have to be strategic, and there's no way, even the best of the teams, that you can't go and press City too hard. Because they will just.
If they get you can press them high, but as long as if you don't get that press, then you're fucked.
There you go. You miss it, you screw. Because they are too quick.
Yeah, for real.
And
that's what's happening.
And they pick their moments wisely, but yeah.
So obviously, we're just going on because the announcement was referred to by the big announcement. Obviously,
big announcement.
Arteta's now the new manager of Arsenal, which, my personal opinion. Poor decision, my personal. If you're going to give it to Arteta, you might as well give it to Youngberg because Arteta has no experience. People keep on raving about what he's done for Man City.
What has he done for Man City?
What has he done? He's sitting assistant manager with a world-class squad. What more can you do? You don't really need to do much. Let's be honest. They're trying to rave it up as if he's some great coach. He's not done anything, me personally. Listen, he's an Arsenal manager now, so I've got to back him. I want him to do well, but I can't see how, from his previous, to tell me that he can do well. Like a man like Ancelotti, I think my name is in order, but he's got a CV and he's gone to Everton.
And you know what he brings.
Yeah, you know what he brings. I would prefer that, like Will is saying before, Rafa Benitez. Obviously, I know he's in China and that, but you know what he brings. Like again, we're just doing this. We're going into the unknown again. This is unknown. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's not how you were like no to Rodgers, but Rodgers 10 times better than
I feel like Benitez could have been this spell. Benitez had at Newcastle, and obviously he was at Liverpool as well. Has been at top clubs, but I feel like this spell he's had at Newcastle has made him adapt even more to the English game, and the fact that he's gone and played in the Championship, because Championship's a hard league. I felt that he would have been ready to come to Arsenal and actually get Arsenal defensively where they need to be and attack him where they need to be.
Benitez is a sick man.
Benitez can manage, and even like tactically, you've seen it at Liverpool. He's got tactics.
Oh, sick.
He's got tactics.
He's one of the best.
But this Mikel Arteta thing, it's a gamble. It's like Oli a year ago when we hired Oli. Oli, it's still a gamble now, but we've gone with it, so we need to keep going with it. But it's just like Oli, just having like Ollie's. It's a gamble.
It's not even going to be based on his ability as well. I think the hardest thing with the Arsenal board, which is a strategic move because it's an easy thing for them, so they have someone they can do that with. Because he's not demanding, and if he can't, he hasn't got that.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's how the Arsenal board do a lot of their thing. It's like it's easy risk, so they don't want risk. So a lot of the decisions that they're making is risk. Like it's to do with the signings. They're not making high risk signings in case. Oh no, something happens.
But then they're just killing the class because Arteta is going to look like just like a waste man. But he might even be a good coach. But like if there's not the right structure, what do you do? It's impossible.
We'll see what happens. Obviously, his first game is against Everton at the weekend, who without a manager, or they got Duncan Ferguson doing their thing, obviously they got the point against you, you never know. They'll be resurgent under the Duncan Ferguson, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, again, he's been appointed manager today, which is Friday, so you can't expect this is just going to be a Ljungberg / Emre squad right now. So again, so I'm not expecting anything special for myself, but we'll see what happens.
Because your biggest thing is defence, man. Right? You build from it. I'm sorry, but I don't see Arteta going there and improving the defence with this current squad anyway. It's hard enough for a good manager, but let alone someone who you thinking most likely is going to play like your tick-attacker, control, dominate the game type of guy, and you haven't got.
When he comes through the Barca ranks and that, that's what they're from there. I think that's the angle they're trying to go through, but it's just not. It's not what the angle we need right now. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Patrick Vieira, you reckon he would have been?
Again, it's just I don't want these.
But he's got a CV at least.
He hasn't got a CV though. What's his CV got?
He's a manager at Nice, and then obviously he was managing in the MLS. I'm saying from a managerial, it's at least he's there.
But for me that's there. That's just like Emre. That's just like if you're gonna put Vieira in, it's like Emre. What's the point then sacking Emre?
But do you watch his team? At least I'm saying I'm not comparing them.
But that's a Nice side. That's an okay side. That's a good side in the French league.
Managerial experience.
We need someone. We need someone.
Wow, you guys should have just before Napoli did it. You might should have gone and got Gattuso. You should have gone and got him. I'm mad. That nigga would have been mad. That whole Arsenal team would have been destroyed.
He will be fighting with
you sheer performance. Fam, you're not walking off that pitch.
There's one thing you're laughing. He said that because this moment he gets interviewed, and he goes, because they talk about his team, and he goes, sometimes we may be shit, sometimes we may be good. The Rago in the press, like, sometimes we may be shit, sometimes we may be good.
I cannot see him being a good man to
This is like the press conference, sometimes it may be shit.
Keep it truly.
So to sum it up, obviously, for me personally, my projection, I'm not hella excited about the Arteta situation, but we'll see what happens. And to sum up the game, obviously at the weekend, so the game last week, obviously I'm not happy. I expect improvement, but obviously I'm not hoping on an improvement because we haven't improved so far. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and it's like I don't understand. Did they not look across and see Man United? What Man United have done with their managerial little shit list that we've gone through? Did they not look at that and think, fucking hell, we can't afford to make the same mistake? Because we can't just hire somebody to hire somebody. At the end of the day, we still need Champions League football to make money, to sell T-shirts, to do all that other shit.
It's looking like keeping
and attract players.
As bad as it was, it's looking like keeping Unai Emery would have been the best decision so far for the rest of the season. I see why you kept going like, I'd rather we keep him till the end of the season because it's just.
That's what I'm saying. Unless sacking him, unless he was getting Poch, then there's no reason to sack him. There's no reason to sack him unless you're getting Poch or something like that. There's no reason. Or unless you were sacking him beforehand and getting Mourinho, there's no reason. That's why
you have to move swift. And you look. This is another thing about why Arsenal is a bit of a laughing stock now is that you look at the players' contract situation when players are coming to the end of their contracts and then they're running out or they don't understand, etc. But it's like if you're sacking a manager when you're a top club, say Tottenham, they done their background early. They knew like, okay, Poch goes today. The deal was already done, and we just come to announce it a couple of days later.
Because I think a few weeks before that, Jose Mourinho was at the Tottenham game.
There you go. So you're too big a club. You're gonna have, you still have like you can attract top managers. Like, why are you not being a bit more strategic and be like, okay, just be there pending. Be like, okay, this guy is looking like we're gonna get rid of him. If we do, you're the man. Simple. Can't be that hard, but why am I speaking for Arsenal like I care to be honest?
Oh, I don't care.
But it's just it's a conversation in it. But I hope Arteta does shit. I hope he tries to play David Luiz as a and I hope you get found out.
Any special mention this week?
Yeah, I think there's one, isn't it? Who smoked in Bournemouth? They beat Chelsea.
Oh yeah. Big result.
Considering
it's Leicester box they drew still.
Big result.
Yeah.
But listen, Bournemouth to beat.
Bournemouth. Did they draw to again?
Bournemouth,
That's close. That's close.
What are you on about? I'll say even close.
I might even change my
Listen,
opinion.
when I say it's close, the risk close. It's close. Like the Bournemouth Chelsea game, that's not close. Bournemouth got an excellent result.
Yeah, but let's
That's an excellent
Let's
result.
Leicester got a point.
So are you two saying? I'm saying Bournemouth. Are you two saying Leicester?
I'll say Leicester. Just
I'm saying,
You don't say Leicester.
I'll say
They
Right.
got a point, a half full.
Okay. Listen, I'm not a hater.
a team that just
I'm
got
not a
promoted last
hater.
year.
I'm not a hater. If you two want to say Leicester, I'll say Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Until
Until
next
you know
week.
we're taking the piss, right?
Anyway, until
Make
next
sure that you have
next
my
week.
words.
I know, yeah.
Until I'm you say what you're saying, I'm saying what I'm saying. We're on the same page.
We know that.
Anyway,
Definitely not.
until next week, please follow, subscribe, and share the videos. Peace.
Done. That's a minute.